So I'm here just outside Thetford to view a property which is currently up for auction with Brown&Co, and to meet with Peter Horner, who has kindly offered to show me round what he describes as one of the most interesting properties he's seen for a while.
Christian.
Hi Peter, good thanks. This is incredible.
Very good to see you.
This is incredible.
It's quite an exciting prospect for somebody, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now just tell me about this.
Well, we've got a 12 to 15 bedroom house, depending on how you look at it.
Right.
Country house, listed, grade 2, set in about 15 acres. And I have to say it's a great privilege to be acting for my clients. It's been empty for a while, and we'll be auctioning it on the 28th of June, and we'll find out what we can get for a very special place.
Now, whenever I see you, I say this is my ideal property, but this is actually my ideal property. So can we go have a look?
Definitely. Thank you. Right, come in and have a look at this extraordinary house, which you will agree with me is an amazing opportunity.
It's when you say that it needs everything doing to it, it really does, doesn't it? It needs windows, it needs doors, it needs everything.
It does. We're in the hall here. Look, we're putting it in the auction because that's the best way, I think, of establishing value and maximising the potential for the property.
Right.
We haven't had a survey carried out because for something like this, we're leaving it to people to decide how far they want to go with it, and they'll decide what they want to pay, frankly.
So they're taking a bit of a risk, really, if you're doing it without a survey.
Well, anybody who comes along here will decide they want to buy the house either to live happily ever after in, or they'll be a developer. But I do hope we get an owner-occupier.
I can just imagine this at Christmas, the big rooms, the fire going. It's a fantastic family home.
It's a great family home, and you're right, you can imagine Christmas, and there's this lovely formal entrance hall, the drawing room, and then it leads through to the other room. Shall I come and show you all about it?
Let's go.
Great fun, isn't it?
So what have we got now? Where are we going to?
Well, I suppose we're going through the morning room, and if you'd like to lead on.
Oh, so we've got the kitchen.
Well, we've got this kitchen, you've got lovely proportions, but it needs a bit of work doing to it, doesn't it?
As
there
with
isn't
everything.
much here.
So just tell me, what has this house got? Because there's so many rooms, I'm just getting lost.
Well, to be absolutely accurate, I'd have to look at the floor plan, which we've got. It's certainly a house you could get lost in.
Yeah.
There are about 7 or 8 bedrooms, there are 2 flats, there are principal rooms. I think that people will decide how they want to use it, whether they want to resurrect the flats to derive an income, whether they want just a family house. The potential's there, and the scope to rearrange everything is there.
Yeah, so you could actually divide this house up and segregate it off and have self-contained flats?
Well, there have been, and there are 2 flats that have been let to derive an income for a number of years. There'd be some work to do to put them into good order, as with everything here. But certainly we've seen a number of people, some who are interested in it as a family house, others who see it as an opportunity for developing something entirely different.
So $64 million question, how much would it cost to get this into a livable state, do you think?
I can't answer that really because I haven't carried out a survey. It all depends on whether an owner-occupier buys it, whether a developer buys it. We've looked at this in terms of the market. The guide price of $495,000 to $525,000 reflects the interest we hope we'll have, and the market and the condition. It's a wonderful place, but there's a lot to do, and we need to accept that, and we've taken that into account, as I say, when we've decided what we're asking for it.
So can we go see a little bit more?
Yeah, I'd love to show you around. We could spend the whole day here. Bedrooms at the front, and they benefit from the views. So if you'd like to come in, and
this is one of your main bedrooms, is it?
This is one of the principal rooms.
And look at the views.
Yeah, fantastic actually. And the views are amazing. And look at this. This is a panelled room, but the whole thing oozes character. And I think that's very important because people like character.
Yeah.
It's 15 acres, lovely views, a lovely parkland setting, and the opportunity to own a special place with total privacy, and it doesn't come up that often, Christian.
You kind of feel like Lord of the Manor, just standing here and looking at your acreage and the front of your house and your long drive and your paddock. You kind of feel like Lord of the Manor.
Well, there's no doubt that whoever buys this place will be living in their own bit of England, and I can't think of a better opportunity that I've had in recent years with property at this level. So it's a very exciting prospect, and we'll see what happens on the day.
So do these come up very often, or is this an absolute gem?
Well, over the last 10 years, I do get asked to sell tumble-down houses, country property and things. It's always a great joy. And this year's no different, so it's really good news to have been asked to help. And we've got a lot of people coming today, so maybe one of the people coming today will be the eventual buyer.
So Peter wasn't wrong. This really is an interesting property. Yes, it needs a lot of work, but whoever's lucky enough to actually buy this is not just getting a fantastic property, but potentially a life-changing experience.